Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Boys Bros 1975.
Hey YouTube, Numbers Post 1975 and welcome to another Fat Friday video series of videos where I take a look at some of the more interesting things you can find to eat in the high street. Now, unlike most Fat Friday videos, I'm actually filming this on a Friday. I'd just like to say apologies if you can hear that outside, but no, that's not my cockwomble of a neighbour. That is gale force winds and a thunderous downpour of rain, otherwise known as my favourite weather. It's funny, when I was out today, all I heard was people complain about the rain. What about those of us who enjoy it? Anyway, so I went to Morrison's today because my mate Tommy Lambert on Facebook said, have you tried their scorpion chili chicken wings? I went, why is my mouth gone already? I'm not even here to try that one. You've seen the thumbnail and you've read the description. So I went there a week or so ago, maybe a couple of weeks ago, to try and find them, and I could not find them. So I went there today and I found them, and I was all, ready to make that my Fat Friday, food of choice, I should say. And then I thought, I'll just have a quick nip in over the road and see what they've got in Iceland, because it seems rude not to, since Iceland has been so kind to me, or particularly my penchant for hot food, I should say. So I know nothing about these. I've not seen them advertised on the news. Breaking news tonight: new chips available. Not seen them advertised on the TV, and McCain, who make these you can see them advertise pretty much all their stuff on the TV. Not seen it in magazines, not heard it on the radio, not seen it in any other supermarket. So I don't know if it's an exclusive, but I literally, and I don't normally check the chip section because I didn't know you could get like unbelievably hot and spicy chips. Anyway, I came across these, and they are McCain Firecracker Wedges. And look, it's got a little rating system there, and also it's got hot, 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 like an echoey noise, but in picture form on the front of the bag, suggesting that it is hot. And also look, so damn hot, hot and spicy, nice, but so basically it's blowing its own trumpet, and when something blows its own trumpet when it comes to hot food, challenge accepted. So I know what you're thinking, you probably could have done both these in the same video. Well, no, not really, because that's a lot of cooking for me, and I can't be asked because I'm lazy. And so lunch today is going to consist of a bowl of hot and spicy wedges. Now, have I ever had hot and spicy wedges? Well, yeah, you get hot and spicy wedges, and I don't think they're made by McCain. They just have nice and spicy ones, and they're just a bit indigestion-y, I should say, and they kind of repeat for a couple of hours on you, and they're not actually that nice. I've had southern fried chips, and well, they spicy, not so much, not so much. So when I saw these, I was like, yeah, absolutely. Plus, also it sucked me in with its advertising and hot, 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 like an echoey noise quietly in a cave. Sorry. So what are the ingredients? The ingredients are basically, it doesn't really blow its trumpet on the back saying stuff is in here that is too hot, but it's my mouth's gone, and all they smell of through the bag is potato. However, the scorpion chili chicken wings that I will not be having today, I'll probably be having them next week, so don't worry, Tommy, if in fact you're even watching this. They made my car smell phenomenal because they smell through the bag, and then I guess they slightly such a little bit defrosted, maybe because they're on a heated seat and I had the heating on full blast. I don't know. They're currently firming up in the freezer, but yeah, all this says on it is spices, paprika, smoked paprika, cayenne, bird's eye chilies. So it doesn't sound like it's got too much in it, but hey, I don't make spicy food, and it's suckered me in with the marketing. So what are the instructions? 220 to 200 degrees, depending on whether or not you've got Celsius, or I do not do the Fahrenheit, depending on whether you've got fan-assisted oven. 18 minutes, rotating halfway through cooking to even it up and to give a nice crunchy coat to them. Quite specific, isn't it? I'm going to do it for 20 minutes, 10 aside, because why not? And this is actually generally going to be my lunch, unless they blow my face off, in which case, nah, I'll probably still eat them anyway, and I sincerely doubt they will blow my face off. But we don't know. I mean, secretly, I want them to blow my face off. Anyway, right, as always, I do these videos in real time. I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to bang them. I got to be honest, right? I'm really not expecting much from that ingredient list. Anyway, sorry, going to go downstairs, bang them in the oven for 10 minutes aside, rotating halfway through, and then we will come back and discuss. It's 10 minutes. I have to be fair, right? The kitchen does have a slight tinge of spice going on, but the overall smell of them is no different to that of normal wedges. Yeah, oh, please be hot, please be hot. Well, anyway, I have to turn all these bad boys over. I'm pretty sure you know what turning wedges over looks like. So, yeah, insert jump cut Shah. Tools for the job. That's science making my job easier. Thanks, science. Right, so I'm going to give it 5-2. I mean, let's be honest, I ain't getting food poisoning from potato, am I? But why not? Let's give it to 5-2. When I sit here and wait for them to cook, to be fair, there must be a tinge of heat about them, because check out the bottomless gut bucket buble. Aye, aye, what's that I smell, she says. Right, that's close enough, because I'm absolutely starving. I'm ferociously hungry, if you will. Now, it's like I said, you know you're not cooking chips, because the smell of spice, whew, it is really not that strong. But they definitely smell, oh, they just smell like any other potato wedge. Lightly seasoned or thereabouts that I've cooked. But, and to be fair, that is hot. I mean, and in the physical sense of burning my fingers, they look pretty much the same now as when I put them on the tray in frozen. I don't know, I think I can smell a little bit. Anyway, we're going to plate up, and then we're going to try these bad boys out. Please be hot, please be hot, please be hot. So, as you can tell through the cooking process, I was a little bit underwhelmed at how unspicy they actually smell. I mean, you can tell that someone's not just got oven chips in there. There is obviously some form of seasoning on these, and my dog could obviously smell some. Then, to be perfectly honest, my dog, every time she smells food, it's just like an open invitation to feed herself. So that's probably why she was sniffing. But they do look absolutely phenomenal, and they smell. They smell very nice, but they just don't smell different to any of the other wedges, because all the wedges I've ever tried, seasoned or not, have always been by McCain. My man's telling to a tap, because McCain has form, and I have actually put salt and vinegar on these as well. Whether or not you should put salt and vinegar on seasoned wedges, I don't know. Maybe that's sacrilege, but I'm dying here. Personally, anything that's made out of potato and you bake it, you got to put salt and vinegar on it. Right, let's get a big one. So come on, please be hot, please be hot, please be hot. Well, this is going to be the biggest letdown ever, because you talked a big game, McCain. You talked a big game. I don't like people who talk a big game and don't deliver. So 2 tears in a bucket. Yeah. Dare you try? Too hot? Bollocks, are you? Do you know what? There's burn. There's a very, very tiny, oh, it's a little bit of a builder. Why am I using a fork? I'm a fucking man. There's a little bit of a builder. The complete lack of ingredients on the back should have been a giveaway. These are bloody disappointing is what they are. But okay, so I'm 2 fries in. I'm 3 fries in, if you count that last one had a hitchhiker. Okay, they're stepping up their game a smidgen. Yeah, right. Here's the thing. Right, throat's gone. Throat's just gone. It's not unbearable. It's quite pleasant actually. It's just my throat's just got a layer of, you know, heat around it, and the back of my tongue's gone a little bit numb, numb, and the back of my lips got a little bit of tingle. However, they're very nice. I will say that, and they do seem to be like slow builders. To put on the bag like that bold statement, I was expecting it to blow my face clean off. You know, on the first fry or first wedge, I should say. But yeah, my tongue. There's definitely strange things are afoot on the back of my tongue. I think it's more numb than hot, but yeah. Right. They are clearly the hottest chip slash vegetable based side portion dish spiced wedge. That's the weirdest thing I've ever said. I know. I've ever had. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about it. And there's no doubt that they are spicy. And they are extremely, extremely nice. Chest has gone a bit. I think these are slow builders. But I think if they just said hot and spicy, I think they've shot themselves in the foot by having a bag that basically just looks up at you and just goes, fucking come and get some then, you bastard. Because you're, yeah. You're not that sort of heat. Yeah, right, back of the lips gone, back of the tongue gone, top of the tongue, fine, throat gone, a little bit of indigestion here. But when I say gone, I would say like the tail end of a supermarket vindaloo gone. We're not talking, you know, super, super, super hot here or anything like that. We're certainly not talking Carolina Reaper. But it is an odd experience because they are a chip, basically. Or a fry, if you will. No, sorry, I'm English. Because they are chips, wedges, if you will. Anyway, sorry. Palate cleanse. Windy Pops. Sorry, that wasn't the stealth one either. That's just because they are very, very, very salty. And I put more salt on them. Right, here's what they are. They are builders. I probably might feel it a little bit more towards the end of this plate. I can definitely feel it on my my tongue. Is that... Oh, we do actually have a little bit of sweat. Here's the thing, right? Basically, they just said hot and spicy, you know, wedges. I don't know why I find that word so difficult to remember or say. Dare you try? I probably would have been, alright, I'll give you a go. Challenge accepted. But to blurt out with your packaging, sorry, that was a stealth Windy Pops, that you're nuclear hot when you're not, you kind of haven't helped yourself. Because I was expecting you to bring, like, you know, end game levels of heat here, but you haven't. However, I thoroughly recommend these to anyone because, oh, terrible Windy Pop today. They are very, 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 very nice, and they are hot, which is interesting for a fry and or wedge. But they aren't, you know, they're not how the bag delivered their hype hot, if that makes sense. But don't let that put you off. I do really, really recommend these. These are definitely a keeper. I'm definitely going to have these again. But nuclear hot they ain't. Although, having said that, I'd love to know what you think, because your mileage may vary, because I've clearly burnt all my taste buds out during the duration of these videos. But, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.